round of VRI 71, so we're going to see a battle for four boats for the reach. It's SAPJ Luca, it's Lucas Moore, it's VRI 71, and Jim Cars can sneak in. It's also attacking her boat. See, it's all swords, all the swords are, and they're penalizing each other.
Hello and welcome to our eSailing World Championship Final highlight show.
And Steve, I promised Steve Jobs in many ways. There you go. You lose, and you snooze. There, and he's taking the win because he's cheating. So starting in first eSailing TV, doing a great start this time. No, don't do that with the mark again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why doing a crazy format as we're doing today?
Well, I didn't cut the rod.
To the right hand side, see the blue stars up there. And then two penalties, no, only one penalty. See the one is taking Hello, good evening, good morning, good happy new year, wonderful new year's to all of you. Hope you had a blast of a party, came good into 2020 around the world. Today it's the second day of the new year and already now we are in eSailing TV with a new competition. We are going to Breizh Cup. That's from Brittany, the northern part of France, and it's organized by a VRI Sailing Club. They have 124 members in total, and the whole year this year they have been doing a ranking list, maintaining a ranking list where top 20 of the players there on that ranking list will compete tonight. And a lot of exciting players is coming up, but before we're going to that, then let's speak a little bit about what happened in 2019. 2019 has been a huge year for eSailing, both Virtual Regatta in short, but also eSailing TV. And we made this small video for all of you fantastic viewers out there. A fantastic video showing what happened and how we have been developing around 2019. Enjoy. Hello and welcome to eSailing TV. My name is Thomas Bjørnlytti, and today I have the great pleasure to invite Steve, the Pirate Duck, into the studio. And Steve, welcome in eSailing TV.
Yeah, thanks. I'm a bit worried about getting a reputation as being the Pirate Duck though, because pirates aren't very popular in this game.
Today we are welcome to the Wednesday show. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to all of you around the world, and to some of you, Happy New Year! To be most fair, it's not me who's going to decide who's going to win. For that, we invite in a real champ, a world champ, to help us out to find the winner. And it is the 7-1, Filippo, welcome in studio. Where in the world are you at the moment?
Now I'm in my town in VRI. I come back.
All the way to Japan, where I have my co-host Alec Wilkerson placed at the moment. And Alec, how are you?
Hello. I'm good. I'm great. I've just finished off the World Cup Series event here in Enoshima.
Well, I always wanted to do something like that, frankly, but I wasn't expecting that many people want to join in, so I wasn't prepared for a blast like that.
Young sailors has just come up of the water and see what happens straight away. They're in relaxing in the shadow, in this heat, and doing eSailing. They're doing private races against each other, having fun on the iPad setup provided by eSailing TV. top mark for the first time. Let's see who will do the best turn. It's all about having the right angle and do the right turn around the marks. We are in Marseille. We are at the SailGP Grand Finals. Behind me is the stage where the winner of SailGP will receive their trophies. But it's also the stage where we're going to play the live final of eSailGP. It's here where we're going to fight the first ever live game of the EF50. Cool and fantastic prizes will be given for the winner, and the first winner ever will be crowned in eSailGP.
Medal race to win the €1,000 prize. So some big names from the world of e-sailing. A penalty already on SMPJ Luca, and the clock is 0 and race 1 has begun, and some of those boats were over early, so they've had to go back to start again.
And like, oh, we have to see this one. See from the outside of the starting line, Asere coming in. He's coming in. What a start by him, sneaking in with the spinnaker up. See how fast he is, 5 meters ahead. Normally we don't see that in sailing, but this is small. And racing down to the button.
And what you see very clearly when you're following this game is the personalities of the players. Some are very aggressive, some play quite defensively, some try and stay out of trouble. Certainly earlier on today we saw Bart Lambriex basically cruise to a couple of victories just by staying out of the main fight.
Book, first loser. It's all about not getting a penalty now. Lamanoir is going to the left-hand side. Willis is 7-1 first loser, and Bart Lambriex is going to the right-hand side. And L1, and here's an interesting thing. We have Asere in the last position.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Male.
Ciao.
Facciamo un'intervista in italiano.
Facciamo un'intervista in italiano. Fai le domande te, rispondo
No,
io.
no, no.
Okay, listen guys, let's stop messing around. Look. World champion, Velista 71 from Italy. And what a tremendous performance from Italy. They've got gold and they got bronze with Luca and then Asere of France was second.
What a fantastic 2019 we had on eSailing TV. And we are looking forward to do much more and many more fantastic experience around the world and on the TV channel in 2020 and many years ahead. And who else to welcome this fantastic second day after New Year's is Norman Wind Whisperer, directly from Sarasota, Florida. Welcome in studio, Norman, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys. Welcome to another edition of eSailing TV on January the, what is it, 3rd, 2nd? What are we?
Second, Norman. It's the second. I know you in the US. Maybe it's the first for you still. You're still hangover after New Year's Eve.
Yeah, you know what, it's the holidays. You never know what happens. But anyway, welcome to eSailing TV. And I love that video. I love 2019. It was an exciting year. We had a lot of great things happening. And thank you, Thomas, for making it all possible.
It's fantastic to be part of it. And I have to say, thank you to you, all of you out there, the community, the partners, the sponsors, the sailing events around the world. Thank you for inviting us. Thank you for supporting eSailing TV. This is the way we grow it. And one thing that happened this year, Norman, was that we went from doing streaming for fun and for interest to actually do it full time and being the official TV channel for the game. Wow.
Great.
That's
that, isn't it? I mean, like, we had to do a lot of working around to make that happen, but your consistency and your persistency of being what you love and what you love to do, great job. Really nice.
Yeah, and I'm not allowed to say everything what's going to happen in 2020, but I can say to all of you, some really amazing events are coming up. It's going to be worldwide again. It's going to be some huge competition where you all have a chance to actually go in and win. Not only the guys we're seeing tonight, but actually everybody in the world has a huge chance to go in and win it. And furthermore, we have been confirmed that the World Championship will be in Abu Dhabi this year. Yeah,
I know. I'm excited about it. That means lots of races coming our way and lots of commentating as well. And I know people are saving up their green J points and their red J points and whatever they have to make this happen. And so lots of good. And what a location! What a location!
What a location! So just to qualify, being among the top 8 to go all the way there, that must be the first prize. Then the prize you're winning there in the glass cube, that's the second prize. Because what an experience, what a travel you will go on and meet with other followers in eSailing and have fun there. It's going to be amazing.
Right.
Norman, tonight we're going to this Breizh Cup. And I know it's organized by VRI Sailing Club. And you have been part of that. 124 members has been competing a whole year. And in the club, you have maintained a ranking list all year.
Yeah.
Can you tell a little bit more about this ranking list? And why do we only see these 20 people tonight?
Well, the ranking list is similar to the ELO list that you have on Virtual Regatta. It is based on all your races and all your scorings. And we've done this for our club. So every race is being scored, and then you're being put into place and saying, hey, here we have the top 124s. And this race that's coming up tonight in a few minutes is going to be the top 20 racers are invited to join tonight. So we have the top sailors of the world as well as in our club. Yeah. And the ones that don't show up, because there may be 1 or 2 or 3 who might not be able to make it, the next 10, meaning the top 30, they step in. So we might see player number 21 or 22 on the list. Yeah. And this is going to be an incredible top racing tonight. So you're in for a treat.
Let's just take some of the list names here. Asere, number 2 at the World Cup Championship, the Vice World Champion. Lukas Koslovic, or SNPJ Luca. Number 3 at the World Championship, the young magician from Italy. Bart Lambriex, part of World Championship 2019 Bermuda, just qualified to the Olympics in the 49er in real sailing. So he's going to Yoshima. He went, as I remember, number 8 at the World Championship in Auckland. Then we have Timo from Spain. We haven't seen much about Timo. He started coming in the club this year, but wow, what a performance of him. Lucas Moore, the best Danish player who is organizing e-sailing around Denmark, building up an e-sailing community here, and is actually one of the base foundations to build up e-sailing in Denmark, where they're going to host a national league. They went to national TV just before Christmas, where they told about the future plans for that, and this is going to happen within the next month. Then we have Sean Bourne from Japan. Sean Bourne, we haven't every time we see him in the Pacific race they're doing, he's winning everything. But when we're seeing him in the European, he's actually having a little bit hard time, but he's winning everything in the Pacific. Then we have Deja Vu from Great Britain. We have Willis the 7-1, the world champ. We have Havuk from Turkey. Everybody knows Havuk. He is the founder of the Turkish e-sailing club, and is actually bigger than this e-sailing club we are watching today. Grew in 2 months. Then we have Cruiselator, part of World Championship 2018. He didn't have time to participate this year. He could qualify because he was getting married. So, some fantastic names.
Ruin that one.
Yeah, but marriage is much better than going to a World Championship. I don't know why. Then we have a new player we have seen before, seen some races with, ONC Kolikoin. He's from Finland. And
I like him. Yeah. I played with him before he showed up on anybody's screen. I used to play against him We were early friends on Virtual Regatta, and he's a really good racer. So he's stepping up. Watch out for him.
Yeah, and in the chat we just have from the Viking_VG, go Lucas! Yes, go Lucas. Lucas Moore from Denmark has a lot of huge fans there. He's also one of the young players together with Luca, SMPJ Luca. Then we have Peditro22, the Italian champion. He's there also. We have Maradonnie, the British champion. We have Jonathan Koch, second place at the German championship. We have Johannes Barnsen, also known as Bundesliga team or HSC Bundesliga team. He was the winner of the German championship. Then we have Cube from Belgium. I think the best Belgian player at the moment. They don't have a championship, but he's the one we are seeing doing the best results around the world. And then we have Christina O, number 4 at the French championship. We have Lambriex. He didn't have time to participate at the French championship. Let's see, he has time to that tonight, because he's working in the Alps with the ski resort at the moment. Then we have Jack.
He was also the world champion.
Yeah, he has been part of both world championships. So amazing player. Then we have Jack Ferguson from Australia. Jack, he has been doing some really fine races. But he's going to have a hard time tonight. And then we have our favorite guy from Switzerland, Konfluentia, number 3 at the Swiss Championship. That's the top 20 we're going to watch tonight. And just see, national champion, world champion, vice champion, 3rd at the championship. So it's the top of the top we're going to see today. And if some of them are not coming, then let's start with the list, the 20 players that can join in. Epicure, part of World Championship 2018, ended up number 9 this year. So he was 0.1 point from getting to the World Championship 2019 in Bermuda. Then we have 18414, the American racer who's been winning the EF50 Super Cup we hosted. He has been winning the American club races you're organizing. He's doing a very, very good job. We have Alpha from France. We don't know much about him. What do you know about Alpha?
I probably know as much as you do, Thomas.
Yeah. He's one of the more unknown players in this club. Then we have KZ7 alias Matt. Matt, he's from New Zealand. He was part of the World Championship 2018. He qualified on his mobile phone, and it's going to be an urban legend in a few years how he qualified. His wife was pregnant, and he will start playing this fantastic game on his mobile phone, Virtual Regatta Inshore, and he learned that he could qualify to World Championship, and he qualified to the playoffs. And she just gave birth to their child. He was sitting in the toilet and playing. So every time he went to toilet, around 5 times a day, he was sitting half an hour to 45 minutes and playing. And she was so mad on him. He was going to the toilet, and suddenly he was standing at the World Championship 2018 in Sarasota, Florida. So he was really a toilet player. So fantastic race by him there. And then we have L1, the world champion from 2018. And Ding Dong or Dujong can also come in. So that's the people waiting to come in if it's not filled up today, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be filled up.
Yeah, and if anybody wonders why I'm not on that list, I'm way behind.
I'm getting all the live reports here. The world champion Filippo Willis, the 7-1, is not able to race. And guys, I have to show you on camera why, so you can see why. He's out having a party with his family. No. That's a really, really bad decision. Now we are really having a race. No, it's okay. Sometimes you also need to celebrate. People saying we like it. He also have to use his prize money. People are writing in the chat his $10,000 he won in Florida, Sarasota. So let's see. First race is coming up, Norman. They're going to start it on time, so it's going to start in a few seconds. Let's jump into it. I have a small presentation of all players. And all of you in the chat, if you have questions or you're cheering on everybody, just write to us. We will gladly respond to them. I will read the chat all the time, and Norman will try to fill in. There we go, Norman. Welcome to battle amongst giants. And we're just waiting for the last one to join in. So let's just wait, and we can see the first race is going to be a J17.
Right. I haven't even looked on the what's going to happen. What's the? I went to sail ranks and I didn't see the regatta on there.
It is.
So I guess
It is in there. So let's just go to sail ranks. There we have
There we
it. We can see here is the players. There's in on time. We can see Epicure. He managed to come past. Asere's coming in. It's it looks like it's going to be a 7 race regatta, J17 49er Nacra, a J17 a 49er Nacra, and a J17 and a medal race in the 49er. And we can see here the players coming in. Epicure, Asere, Cube, Sean Bourne, Christina O, Saminator. So there's a few, actually 5 players of the top players that's not been part of it. Lucas Moore, Crucilator, Valentin, Lisa, ONC, Collicoin, Deja Vu, Bandito, Konfluentia, Timo, Orgenstein, and Maradonnie. So 16 players from the start.
Well, let's see if somebody steps in from behind, because they said they offer just to the top 30.
Yeah.
So we might see a change.
And we might see a change. Some of them, it looks like some of them was not invited. But I know the race officers will take care of that. But let's see what happens. We will follow when the race starts. So guys, who do you think? Oh, the race is starting. So no more questions. Let's just jump in. These are the 17 players that's going to race tonight. There we have. Let's have a presentation. Vice Champion 2019 Bermuda, Asere. Deja Vu from Great Britain. Konfluentia number 3 in the Switch League. Ispan 1418. He had the possibility to join this fantastic battle tonight. He was the winner of the Baculana campaign. Then we have Red Dragon from Belgium. We have young Lucas Moore from Denmark. We have Maradonnie, the winner of the British. ONC Collicoin from Finland. Valentin Lisa. Epicure, Christina O, Sean Bourne with the black sail, Timo, Crucilator, Saminator, and the last one we can't see who it is, but let's see how it goes.
It's going to be a good race, guys. You hang tight and tighten up the sails. Let's see what happens. 15 seconds. The usual bunching up around the committee boat. Some boats are, oh, look at 2 downwind starts.
It's Asere, one of them, and Deja Vu the other one. It's 2 pink boats. So who Deja Vu, he didn't time it well. Asere, he got some speed in it, but the best start is from Denmark, Lucas Moore. I'm not cheering on any specific countries, but we are placed in Denmark, so way to go. Go Denmark. But see here, Asere, he has speed in that boat, so he's side by side with Lucas Moore now.
Right. But he didn't gain at 5-6 meters. He's basically just even with Lucas, who did an excellent start on the committee boat and just tacked over. And it's now on a port tack. No, it's not. Sorry. What am I talking about? I'm looking at the boat. Lucas is next. Okay.
This is a port tack over here. Who's by himself? Number 15, that's Sean Bourne going to the right-hand side. Lucas Moore in the middle.
Right. He will see what happened to him. He might just slow down tremendously because the wind is in the center where we are looking at. Deja Vu all the way to the left in a 13th position. Epicure also in the middle right there. Oh, now we're throwing some dirty air on Konfluentia, who's tacking over, trying to get away from that. And Timo is really far behind. What happened to Timo? Did it false start or something like this?
No, just a slow start. Epicure with the first penalty from Maradonnie. Normally we don't see Epicure with that. He's one of the players we know who's really studying the game, has been playing for many years, I think 4 years in total. That's amazing. He has been there from the start. But will Sean Bourne win on this one? No, that's a huge loss from Sean Bourne to go to the right-hand side. All the other skippers are doing much better.
Look at Christina O is going to put some starboard action on these boats, and they have to sail behind them. Yeah. So see how that's going to play out. But he's going to do more damage over there. Go look. Christina O, he's going to throw some more starboard action into the game.
Stopping in the middle, but see the battle here. Asere is now in the lead. Deja Vu, the 2 players with the start in front of the starting line, going downwind start. They are in the lead. Lucas Moore in 3rd. But let's see what happens when they come towards this top mark. And Norman, amazing to see only one penalty. One penalty in the start of the upwind race.
Those are pros, man. They know what they're doing. This is not what kids play. This is the adult stuff.
Yeah.
You know, pro players now. So that's really nice. I love the two pink boats up top. And now we're going to have a little bit of bunch up at the top mark. And some dirty air. Asere's thrown right in some dirty air. But here comes Lucas Moore, as we always like him.
Going in between the two boats. Can Maradonnie do the same? No, Maradonnie was caught there. So a penalty to him. Saminata with a penalty also. But amazing how good these players are. Konfluentia with one. And a penalty to the last one coming up. That was Timo. Amazing to see how they can sail in between two boats with a meter in between them. It's
right. That was
crazy.
A tight course right there. And Lucas Moore is going to throw some dirty air on Deja Vu. So they're going to have a little duking out. Yeah. And those boats right here also. Be careful, no penalties.
No penalties. Again, fantastic rounding by all the boats. Let's watch the top boat here. Maradonnie, Lucas Moore, Asere, Deja Vu attacking Asere. Lucas Moore going away from that battle. Maradonnie also, but Red Dragon wants to attack in. We have to remember they are playing for points. 7 races today, 1 discard. So it's all about doing the best races in the points. So
I'm just watching the top races, what they're doing there, what kind of ballet they're doing there. And look at this dirty air being thrown on these boats. Yeah. And
it looks like Lucas Moore is the big winner.
Lucas Moore playing a tandem to get Asere off the lead. It's very interesting to watch because the two of them do not battle each other. They battle a top racer. Very well done to get the meters back because it's only 4 meters, 5 meters of advantage.
See that rounding? Lucas Moore rounding as second. And there, a penalty to Deja Vu. No, Maradonnie got that penalty for sailing into Deja Vu. So trying to attack his countrymate and got that penalty. And see, now they're clustering up. Penalty to Saminator, second penalty. Konfluentia with a penalty, his second one today. So, Norman, what will happen?
Not much penalties at all, only 3. That's put him 4 total. That's pretty good on a downwind mark.
Yeah.
And everybody's clear. Asere on top, 6 meters ahead of Lucas Moore. And Deja Vu, 12 meters. Maradonnie 22, Red Dragon 28 meters, and then see how it's going to play out. Everybody's going over to port tack, and some boats, just one right there, that's Konfluentia. No.
Saminator here, Espan.
Yes.
Yeah. What we are seeing now is they're taking a chance. They're going towards the middle. The wind socks is not telling them anything what the wind will do. It looks like we have a split wind situation here. But again, amazing to see. We have to remember this is the J17. There's a wind shadow of 30 meters and a downwind race of 30 knots, 30.4 knots if you're doing it really good. So it's a boat going pretty fast downwind, and also when they're rounding the mark. So let's see if Lucas Moore can battling it out with Asere.
Well, they chose them both to be in the center lane, and then now they're going to the left. So that shows on the port side ley line.
Lucas Moore controlling Deja Vu. Asere not controlling Lucas Moore. He's still tacking towards the line. He wants to control Deja Vu. See that? There he goes. Yeah. But Asere following Lucas Moore.
Go more air on him. He's such a smart player. Yeah. So that's going to gain him probably another meter or 2. So meters when he turns around the mark. And he's going to have a good run downwind, and the other guys have to try to catch up. And then Maradonnie coming from the right side, also in a really good position now, trying to give Deja Vu a bit of a run there. And the action happens here again. Some starboard action behind these guys. Red Dragon coming in 5th place, wonderfully. And then Christina O trying to be 6th next to the Valentia Lisa, 7th, and then ONC, my favorite racer right there coming in, the Finland.
And a penalty to Timo. That's his 3rd penalty in this race. Amazing he's still in the lead. But let's see what's happening here in the top. That's the exciting one. Asere, he's 35 meters ahead, so Lucas Moore cannot catch him without he's doing a mistake, but normally that French guy is not doing any mistakes. Deja Vu cannot capture Lucas Moore, so Deja Vu had to fight for 3rd. So we have a battle for 3rd between 3 boats. Maradonnie Red Dragon and Déjà Vu are battling each other. First and second, France and Denmark. But who will take the next one?
Right.
Let's see from this side.
Dragon. Keiju is Red Dragon, so just to let you know.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it seems like first, second is clear. The third space is really... That's a tough one. I'm not going to call that until the race is over.
No. All three players can take it. No, yeah, Red Dragon's coming in. No, he's a little bit slow. Took a chance, but when he's jibing down, then he can throw dirty on Déjà Vu. Maradonnie trying to stick away from it. Let's see. Déjà Vu, Red Dragon. Déjà Vu will keep the place. It's going to be Maradonnie. Maradonnie takes third. Déjà Vu fourth. Red Dragon fifth. That's a win for Maradonnie. We have a battle in the opposite side. Valentin, Lisa, and ONC. Valentin, Lisa winning that. Cristino, Bandito, Crucilator, Espan. All the Spanish boats coming in together. Konfluentia and Epicure in the last. Oh, and together with Sean Bourne. That's this is how hard this race is when we're seeing these guys in the behind. And yes, Viking, the Viking underscore VG in the chat. Go Lucas Moore. And Lucas Moore got second. Here we have the result of the first race today. Asere with a win. Lucas Moore in second. Maradonnie third. Déjà Vu in fourth. Red Dragon fifth. Valentin Lisa 6. ONC Kulikoin 7. Christina 08. Bandito 9. Crucilator 10. Espan 1418 11. Saminata 12. Timo 13. Konfluentia 14, Epicure 15, Sean Bourne 16, and 4 skippers didn't manage to start today.
Bless you, Thomas.
Yeah, they couldn't hear it. I turned off the mic. But see here, best start for Lucas Moore, best average speed for Lucas Moore. But see, this is why Asere won the game. Sailed the shortest distance. And I don't know how he's doing it every time. He's so damn good at reading those wind intelligence. And the most amazing part is he's playing in 2D mode. And Saminata with 4 penalties. That's many penalties there. See here.
And still ended up in 13, 12 or something. Yeah. Wow. So there we see it. Asere was a really fine job staying on top after the start. And then everything else was history. Lucas kind of like went down and came back up. Nice Maradonnie. Maradonnie came up. Really sweet.
Yeah.
He was bottom and then came up.
So actually the best race here is actually for Maradonnie.
Yeah.
He was winning his third, where we can say Asere and Lucas Moore, they were battling out for first and second together with Déjà Vu, but Déjà Vu lost it downwind, battling Maradonnie and Red Dragon.
Why did I see 2 British boats in the hold on? Maradonnie is British.
Yeah, and Déjà Vu is British.
The 2 British racers, look at that.
2 British racers. And Norman, let's try to go in and see if we can see the update here in the ranking list. See, 1 point given to the winner, 2 points to second, 3 points to third, and so on. And this is how the point system will go. And then they will have 1 discard in total. That means that 1 race, the race where they have the most points until the medal race, will not count in the final score. Wow.
Looking good. The sun is coming down. We're getting into the afternoon sunshine here.
Yeah.
And we're watching the, what's the name? Breizh?
Breizh. It's a name, short name for Britannia. It's the northern part of France. So that's where it's because some of the players are from that region. We're getting ready for next race in a few sec, Norman. That's going to be the NACRA 17. We saw that in Sail Ranks. The NACRA 17, it's not your favorite boat. You love the 49er, but it's a foil boat. It's going fast, and I can see we have a reach start, and it's a short reach start. Just to say, going to the reach, downwind, upwind, reach, finish. So it's going to be a very fast race. It's going to take 3.5 minutes.
You don't have a 2 lap or just 1 lap?
1 lap, yeah.
Whoa, okay. Now that's a fast race. And actually, I do like the NACRA. My first ever 100 score was done on the NACRA 17.
Wow.
And so I like it. And actually, right now we have the challenge on in the NACRAs. And I think I have 6 wins, 1 second, the 5th, and a 6th or something like that. two messed up races. So I like the Nakra. I like it. It's fast. I like it.
Yeah, but let's see how the other skippers are liking it, because when you're racing for the reach, you need to come from behind. You cannot do the slow start. Normally we see players stop just before the starting line or sail by the starting line, but when you come for the reach, you have the spinnaker up, and then you have full speed on it.
Well, that really, Thomas, depends how the wind hits it. Huh? You have the spinnaker if you come from the committee boat, but if you come from the pin end, you might be sailing just with the jib, not the spinnaker. So you have more maneuverability, and you can penalize people as you go further up and up and up. So there's a tactic and something you have to watch out for. So,
It's we're going to see how the wind is, and that's the wind intelligence up in the top left corner. We're going to see there. I can see the race starts within the next 8 seconds. So we will go into the server in a few sec here. We just have to restart the server because somehow we were part of the game. And we don't want to play in there because we will lose big time against these players.
Give me the controls. I might handle a little bit.
Yeah. Let's have a presentation. The pink boat, Asere from France, winner of the last race. Christina, 4th place in the French Championship. Red Dragon, alias Cube from Belgium. Konfluentia, 3rd in Switzerland. Timo from Spain, Lucas Moore, 2nd place in the last race. Crucilator from Spain, ONC Kulikoin from Finland, Saminata from Spain, Espan 1418 from Spain, Maradonnie, Great Britain, Bandito, he is normally from Spain, Sean Bourne from Japan, Valentin Lisa from France, Epicure from France, and Deja Vu from Great Britain. 13 seconds to start. And the start is so crucial. And Matt Johnson, also a Merry Christmas to you and a Happy New Year.
So just looking, if the boats on the pin end down, they're going to have no spinnaker up, and the boats on the committee boat do. So
2 false start, 3 false start. Crucilator, Epicure, Saminata. Epicure is really losing it. Normally we see him as the one of the best. Let's see, Deja Vu, Christina, Lucas Moore. Penalty to Espan, Lucas Moore coming in. Wow, this is going very fast. Let's see it in 3D mode here. Let's see how they're duking it out. Deja Vu, Christina, let's go to that button mark. This is the most important turn. It's only one leg. Deja Vu, Christina, Sean Bourne, Valentin Lisa, Lucas Moore, ONC, Asere in 5th. Penalty to Konfluentia. Penalty to Red Dragon for sailing into the mark. Maybe he didn't hit the mark, so he has to go back. Let's see if that's the case. So, wow. Now, what to do upwind?
Sean Bond being on the top. First he was last, and now he's in 2nd, right there next to Deja Vu. So they're going to have a nice little fight at the bottom gate.
ONC with a penalty. We have to go into the chopper view so we can see everything. See, there they are.
Yeah, these are mosquitoes flying around right now. So lots of stuff. The wind shadow is not extreme in this boat because it's so narrow, so you can easily sail around it. But the speed of the boat, how it handles.
But see that
Timo
battle here.
Maradonnie right there. They're like, I'm not going to let you go. I'm not going to let you go. I'm not going to. Here we go.
So close. So,
right.
Yeah, Maradonnie won that one, but in the lead is Sean Bourne at the moment. Deja Vu coming up, Lucas Moore coming up. Lucas Moore has to go behind him. Let's go down to the boats. Let's see it closer to them. They're coming towards the top mark for the first and last time. It's a short race. It only takes 2 minutes and 32 seconds today. It's amazing how fast it's going. Deja Vu first. Konfluentia with another penalty. Sean Bourne. Valentin Lisa dropping in. Lucas Moore coming in. Sean Bourne with a penalty made by Valentin Lisa. That would cost him 4 to 5 positions. That's good news for Asere. Then he can take some points back. But Lucas Moore in 2nd again. Way to go by the Danish sailor. Let's see them coming down here. There's a battling ONC coming back. He will get another penalty by Asere. Whoosh. Now dropping 3 positions more. But Asere under pressure. Handing out a penalty to Valentin Lisa. And that's amazing. Asere coming in.
Oh, he's going to go 1st or 5th or 4th? What's it going to be? 3rd?
3rd. Yeah. Sean Bourne 5th. Christina 4th. Valentin Lisa, Timo. They're coming in here. What a battle. Asere coming from position 6 to 3rd.
Wonderful.
Racing downwind to the reach mark. Amazing race by him. Deja Vu in with a win. Fantastic by the Great Britain. Lucas Moore, second place. Asere third. This means they are in the same point now. 4 points to both of them. Christina O in fourth. Sean Bourne in fifth. Valentin Lisa sixth. Timo 7. ONC Kulikoin 8. Maradonnie 9. And ONC got 2 penalties in total. He was in the lead. Saminata, Crucilator, Red Dragon, Span 1418, Konfluentia in 14, Epicure, not his night 15, Bandito, he's having a hard time. I hope he's enjoying watching the show instead of racing it right now, as he wrote us earlier today, because this is a hard one. Christina with best start, but see, Red Dragon with 3 penalties. Where did Red Dragon end up? In 12th. That's a hard one. And here we can just see them switching position all the time. It's such a fast race, so there's no reason to analyze on it, only what Asere did. That was amazing. Amazing race by him.
Right. I mean, Lucas Moore too, he dropped down to all the 7th or 8th and then came back step by step and ended up in 2nd. Really nice. And Sean Bond was really good, and then he dropped. So here's the score. Asere first, Lucas Moore 2nd, Deja Vu 3rd, Maradonnie 4th, Christina O 5th, Valentin Lisa 6th, and so on. ONC Koli.
But it's amazing to see already now. We can see 3 skippers doing consistency, and that's what it's all about. It's Asere, it's Lucas Moore, it's Deja Vu. Can these 3 players keep up their level rest of the night? We know Asere and Lucas Moore can, but can Deja Vu, sitting in Great Britain, following the 2 young skippers? It's the youngsters against the old routine player. What do you say to that, my dear friend?
I'm saying, well, I'm looking at the score, and it says it's supposed to be the 49er. So they messed it up a little bit there.
Yeah.
So I think Deja Vu has a chance. He's doing great, and he's been a little bit off the screen lately, so he's back on the screen and showing what he can do. So I have a feeling Deja Vu might be giving the right money for sure.
It's amazing.
So much sunlight in my face. I'm like, I need to do some
No. We are all just a little bit jealous because here in Europe it's raining, it's dark and cold. So seeing a guy sitting in the US, Sarasota, Florida, close to Miami, with sun, yeah, we love
sun
it.
and the windows open, my friend. Windows open. It is the weather to be.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. We love it when the sun is shining and it's hot outside, but in Europe it's not. We're going into the 49er, and last week we saw you in the American race doing fantastic 49er races. You won all 4 of them. There was 4 races in total. So what is the trick in the 49er? And I can see it's the classic upwind, downwind, upwind, downwind. But we don't know if it's the long upwind, downwind, or it's the short. We can first see that when they start the race. So what's the difference doing a short or a long upwind race?
Well, as the word is, it's short. You don't have much time to catch up, or you don't have many options to make up for your mistakes that you have. So you really have to read the wind well, and just be good at the start for sure. If you're especially if it's a short track, you need to be fast on the start, because otherwise you have no time to catch up.
Yep.
And go around the marks for sure. If you have the mark rounding, setting the jib right at the right moment, and again picking the wind direction perfectly. With this new VIP option on the PC games, it is a little bit easier to understand if you're in favor of the wind or not. So it's really almost to the point where you don't have to purchase the wind help, because it's basically included. So it's kind of like a little perk of being a VIP member in the new game, and it makes it easier to be on top.
So this is the pro buying a pro license for these $10 a month. You're saying there is a perk where you actually can see the wind intelligence a good way and really race it well, but also you can do what they're doing here, all these fantastic custom races for free. It doesn't cost you any red coins. So this is why they can organize all this, and actually it's the guy buying the VIP there can customize the races. So if you are a good sailing club there, then remember to have a VIP races with you. Then you can do
It's
some
definitely
fantastic
worth it
custom
because
races.
if you have 16, 20 racers, all can join in for only the VIP member is basically purchasing it. And so it's a very good option. It's fun to do, and it's great for practice racing, or if you want to do some fun races in between. So that is a nice feature to have. And if you an avid sailor, I recommend going there.
Yeah. I can see we have around 2 minutes to the start. They're saying they're starting at 1 minute. They will start at 22:30 Europe Paris time, or 21:30 UTC time, as they're running with here. So 1 minute left. And I have to go back to this with wind intelligence, especially in the NACRA and the 49er. We have been seeing these two boats playing a lot the last year. We're watching all boats, but these two boats are really good of doing competitions in. But when there's a long upwind and a long downwind race, it's not about your tactic and strategy. It's more about wind intelligence, wind intelligence, wind intelligence, sailing the shortest distance towards the mark. So how does it work with that radar up in the top left corner? Let's try to go into it, Norman, here.
Well, you don't see it right here, but it looks like a compass going back and forth. And depending if you are in a lift, as they call it, lifting, then if you're on a port tack and you're lifting, that means the left side is green. If you're being headed, meaning you're sailing against the wind on a port tack, it would show you red. And vice versa. If you're on a starboard tack and you're being lifted, meaning lifted towards the mark, you are seeing these little dots going green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So that gives you a really good idea how much are you being lifted. And with that help, you don't need to buy the wind intelligence. Because you're being told. But that's actually in the moment. So it's not like where the wind intelligence gives you 10 to 15 seconds of an advantage. You can see what's going to happen.
Okay.
So it's a give and take, but it's a help that is helpful.
Yeah. And now we see the skippers getting ready. They are now at the time 30 seconds before start. We know, because we are interviewing a lot of you guys, this is the time where you're all thinking about strategy, what to do, reading the wind intelligence. The radar is only telling you what will happen within the next 10 seconds, and all about not getting a penalty. And right now it looks like they're all going to the committee boat. And if I was some of them, I might tack towards the right-hand side. Or Norman, what will you do?
I would stay in the center.
You will stay in center. Oh, a false start for Déjà Vu. So the leading boat from last race with a false start in the 49er. Position 16, a penalty to ONC Coolicoin. That's a very hard one to eat here. Not
that is
the
a tough
best
one.
New Year.
We were saying Déjà Vu was in a good position to keep up the British sailor, and there he messes up. We have some starboard port action right here. But Maradonnie in a really good position. But Red Dragon finally showing up. Keju in the lead next to Christina O. And that is a really sweet thing. Cruiselator in third. Cruiselator coming up now, finally. So it seems like we're changing around the picture and seeing the good races in the middle on the bottom, and the bottom races in the top. Really nice.
But
really
Norman,
nice.
from position 1 to position 10, 20 meters in between. So all of them can win this race.
Wow, absolutely.
So that's but amazing to see how Cruiselator, Christina O, Saminata, Red Dragon is coming in, Maradonnie here. Let's try to go down close to them and see it from Red Dragon's view.
And look at that windsock. It's going from left to right extremely. So, Cruiselator as well as Maradonnie are in a really good position. Of course, Christina O and Saminator is sweet, sweet, sweet. That's great to be. I told you to be in the middle. That's what I said, and there it is.
We can also see on the radar there's very dark area in the middle. This means this is where the wind is. See Konfluentia come in front of Lucas Moore. Lucas Moore just managed to go behind him. It's going to be very close, but Déjà Vu in position 14. Wow.
No, the race is not over. This is a long race. Let's see how this is going to play, because we took the long range, not the short track. So everything is still possible to catch up. Red Dragon nicely coming around in first, Saminator on second, Christina O in third, Konfluentia in fourth, Maradonnie in fifth, and there's
penalty
penalty.
That's a
Aye.
hard one. He will drop down. He took a
Nice
chance,
one.
but he lost it. And there we have, where's Deja Vu? He's fighting his way up now. He's in 11 now. So Asere and Deja Vu are in the last position. This is good news for Danish Lucas Moore, who is getting a penalty. What's happening in this race? All the top leading boats getting penalties, and coming behind, they are now 10, 11, and 12.
That is great news for us because that makes that game not boring but more exciting. And Red Dragon leading by 33 meters, not to be caught at all. Salmonator, nice. Konfluentia 10 meters behind it. It's going to be in this action right there. Maradonnie and the black boat and from
I don't know where he's from. We can't see that. The server is ruining it a little bit for us. Crucilator coming in, throwing dirty air. Cristino.
Dirty air right there. And these, tight racing right there. More dirty air for these two.
Red Dragon
and Red
first.
Dragon goes around the mark. And the three blue boats following, and the three boats right in front of us. They're going to have a fun moment right here.
No, one of them going out of the battle. So you see, he just leased the sails, braked up, and that's it. Sean Bourne, penalty to ONC Kulikon. Lucas Moore in 10th. Penalty to, that's Timo. Deja Vu coming around the mark. Asere going opposite. He's in 16 at the moment. 15 only because of a penalty. Lucas Moore is coming back, but Deja Vu, Asere still having a hard time.
So the top racers all on the bottom, really nice. I like to concentrate on the top. Sarminator, Cristino, and Konfluentia are only meters away from each other. Red Dragon is untouchable. So the second, third, and fourth is what we have to watch out for.
But I have to say, it's a long race downwind. So if Red Dragon taking a wrong decision, he will lose. It's big time.
Yeah, but he's not going to make that mistake. I think he's in a comfortable lead. Oh, and the screen went blank on me. Oh, there we are. Back again. All right.
But let's see.
Maradonnie also very nice in 5th, 6th. Crucilator in 7th. Sean Bond, he was really good earlier. Now he's 10th in the middle of the field.
But let's see. Lucas Moore in 8th now. That's amazing. Where's Asere? He's in 13. He's coming behind Lucas Moore. See, there's not much in between these boats here. So Lucas Moore, Asere, and Deja Vu coming just behind them. They will battling it out. Let's see. Red Dragon coming first. Cristino second. Saminata third. They are going to battling it out. Konfluentia. He has a little bit more time. Maradonnie 5th. And we have to remember in the 49er, there's only a wind shear of 23 meters. So Red Dragon is going to win it. But how will it unfold in front of us? Lucas Moore away from the battle. Oh, Deja Vu with another penalty. Timo. And
all of them have a penalty.
Oi. That's good news for Lucas Moore from Denmark. But let's see. Some of the other skippers can also join in the top 3 list. So the consistency is not open to all today. Let's see. Do we have any battles here?
It's all, everybody's very clean, trying to stay away from the shadows, and Red Dragon is going to win this for sure. As you said, the battle is over for second.
No. These two guys are battling it. Deja Vu and Asere. They are battling for who's getting the next point. It's all about getting that last point and not losing it too big time.
Right, and they're going to have it. That's probably a discarded game right there. But in any case, that Konfluentia is going to be 4th the way it looks. Okay, that's done. First, second, third, fourth is done.
Yeah, it's done there. So let's jump back to a span and watch it from here. We have a small battle here. Maradonnie, Crucilator. Oh, Lucas Moore sneaking in 5th now. And has the port side. For Crucilator getting a penalty. What's happening here? He got 7. It was so close. And Crucilator was the big loser there. He didn't see Lucas Moore come. So he dropped from 5th to 10th in 1 penalty. And Asere second last. And Deja Vu last. What's happening here? It's crazy, this race today. Red Dragon with a win. Congratulations to the young Belgian sailor. Cristino in 2nd. Saminata in 3rd, Konfluentia in 4th, and I just have to say, I was speaking with Red Dragon earlier today, chatting with him. He was doing his homeworks for the school, so that's might be why he has so much energy. Konfluentia in 4th, Bandito in 5th. That was Bandito we couldn't see on the sail today. Lucas Moore in 6th. That's amazing. Winning a 6th position after being so unlucky at dropping down. Sean Bourne 7, Maradonnie 8, Epicure 9, Cruiselator 10, Ispan 1418, 11, Timo 12, Valentin Lisa 13, ONC Kulikon having a hard time 14, but Asere and Deja Vu 15 and 16, Norman. I have to say, what the hell is happening here? Cruiselator with best start. Red Dragon sailed the shortest distance. That's why he was winning. Maximum penalties to ONC Kulikon, 5 in total, but still ending in front of Asere and Deja Vu.
Yeah.
I see that one here. I see the penalties. Zoom.
Right. It's all happening on the bottom half. That's I mean, like all these, you know, from some 6th onwards, you can see all the changes. And look at the pink ones going down, 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 down. And the black's going up, 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 and up. Very nice racing right there. And these two are definitely got hurt on this race. Wow.
They got hurt. Let's see the scoreboard. This means the Danish Lucas Moore are in the lead now with 10 points. But we have to remember there will come a discard later. Let's see if it's written here in the rules. Yeah, there will be 1 discard after 4 races. So, but still 4 points at the moment. Christina O with 14, Cube with 18, Asere with 19. That was a hard one, but he will discard that one. So if he's doing a good race in the next one, then he's back in the game. Maradonnie 20, Deja Vu 21, Saminata 25, Valentin Lisa 25, and so on. At the moment, we can see High Sea Rocket hasn't been able to join in. That's he was not able. So Epicure in the last. Normally we don't see him there. That must be a hard day for the French sailor.
Great racing. This makes it so much fun, guys, because this is far from being over, and there's so much more goodness to come. So you guys need to stay tuned for this.
Yeah,
I'm excited about it.
It's very, very, very exciting.
I have my French head right here next to me, so you know we're doing a French regatta kind of a deal. My French hat.
A French hat. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Just say you cheer on Asere and hope he's winning everything. You love that young French guy, but he's also normally doing a hell of a job in eSailing. Next race coming up, and I can say to you, High Sea Rocket has the opportunity to join in. He's not able to win anything, but he will join in. So we'll go up to 18 skippers now. So let's see.
If he wins the next 4 races.
No, he 3 races with maximum points. Then he might end up in top 10 if he's winning the next 4 ones. But let's see how he would do. He was 3rd in the German Championship. So let's see if he can join in. And we're going back to the J17 this time. And this time we're having a race up to a gate mark. Let's go into the race here, then we can see it. We have a race up to a gate mark, down to a gate mark, up to the gate mark, and down to the finish line. So this time we have almost a match race set up for the boats.
Yes, this is going to be more difficult because of the match race situation. And so even more technical than the boat here. And we're looking at the windsocks right now. Most people probably will be again at the committee boat. And I've tried many times to have a port start from the port side, meaning from the yellow orange spot on the left side, but not today. I think we'll want to be on a starboard tack when we start up. And as you can see, everybody's definitely making it cozy right there. Nice and cozy and tight. One penalty to Lucas Moore. Sorry about that. 2 downwind starters right there. I would say Asere's right up with them.
And Saminata. But see the blue boat.
No, he's just doing the right thing. He's speeding up, duking down, and heading back up. Boom. Cruiselator. Nice.
But Asere also. 5 meters in the lead already. He did this at the World Championship. It's amazing he can do it every time.
Right. And look at Deja Vu and Lucas Moore on the bottom there. They had a start and a penalty.
Yeah.
But that's done. Bandito in the lead. Nice.
So the Danish
Look at this
skipper.
wind shift. Oh my goodness. Look at that wind shift. Wow.
Yeah.
Now it's time to sail to port, to starboard, and sail up to the mark, to the ley line. That is a huge
Let's have
wind
it
shift.
here in this view. Then we can see the boats here on one line. See how close they are. Lucas Moore in last position. Had a false start and a penalty, but he is coming at the starboard tack now. So, so right now, when the boat's coming up, they have a huge chance to get penalized by him. But let's
Look
see.
at this wind shift again. It's completely shifted from left to right and from right to left, and now it's come back to center. This is a crazy wind game today in San Francisco. Oh my
They're
goodness.
also racing in San Francisco Bay. That's why. So that's why it's going here. Opposite side. Let's go close. Cruisulator. He's currently in position 11. Let's go into him here. A penalty just behind him to Timo, so he's drumming to last. This means Lucas Moore is 14th now. Déjà Vu 10th, Asere in the lead. As I told, then he's back in the race if he's winning this one, and he is.
But the wind is like here. You really have to kind of like know what you're doing. Staying in the center is probably a best chance because you can always vary to go to the left or to the right if and when needed. Bandito is in a really good position. He's been sweeting it out right there, and it's on starboard, so he has to right away when we come up to the mark or to the ley line, whatever comes first. And the other boats are just trying to stay away from all that wind shadow that these boats throw. But now we're coming up. Asere on the left, Bandito on the right. Who is going to throw something at them, huh? But then again, the wind shadow or the wind angle is in favor of Asere and Cruisulator. Bandito tacked over and being in third. And then we have the Red Dragon and Coley and Valentin coming up with their wind in their favor and higher speed. So we have a little bit of a bunch up coming up here.
Epicure got a penalty there with the battle against ONC Coley. It's not Epicure's night, but Asere. That's amazing. He could come and be so much ahead in the first upwind race. But Cruisulator is against him, and he's known for being a good match racer. So let's see if he will battling it out. Red Dragon third, ONC fourth, Saminata. Will he get fifth? He got a penalty there. So Bandito fifth.
He's on seventh. Cristino eighth. Epicure ninth. Maradonnie 10th.
But where's Lucas Moore?
No, Lucas Moore in 15th all the way back there. And let's see what happens back at the top. Any penalties giving around
Déjà Vu with a penalty dropping down behind Lucas Moore now. So this time it will be very costly for Déjà Vu. So everything in the competition is open.
Yeah. Lots of wind shadow, so but higher winds. What you gonna do? Take the penalty of slowing down with lower winds, turning left.
See that battle here.
Over.
All the boats going to the left-hand side are doing it to throw dirty air on each other.
But if you're in the center now, look at the wind shadow. Look at huge benefit if you drive over. Let's say if
Saminata is the only one going to the opposite side.
Yeah, and he's not driving. He doesn't. I don't understand why he should be driving now.
It's because he's going after all the dark area. It's just here inside the ley lines, but maybe it's too late. There he's going. He's going after the color on the radar. But there was a wind shift, so that might be a costly decision to do.
Right. So here we go. Bottom mark. Asere already around it. Cruisulator on second. Uncoli in third. Red Dragon in fourth. Bandito fifth. Christina coming down here. Sixth. Right behind it is Valentin.
But see the battle behind them. 4 skippers fighting. Konfluentia, a penalty to Sean Bourne losing this one, but we'll have more penalties. Or do we have more penalties? Yeah, I see Rocket getting one. Déjà Vu, this means... where's Lucas Moore? He's in position 14.
So again, the top racers, Déjà Vu and Lucas Moore, are in the bottom. Though they're gonna have to catch up now. So Asere in the lead, and he's smoking them. He's taking it all. Cruisulator nicely behind it. So he's coming up in his ranking, which is really good for him. Uncoli holding his space in third, really nice. Red Dragon, Keju, 4. So those guys are all holding their own space. Not much battling going on. But the midfield, right, the penalty to Epicure, that's a bummer. It's done by Sean Bond. That's the second time it happened. It happened in the first race too, same way.
But again, try to watch this here. He's having a meter on all the opponents all the time. Does he cheat in the game? Has he reprogrammed it?
No,
He's
I
getting
don't-
1 meter on them all the time. How does he do it? How does he do it? And it's upwind. From 20 to 30 meters upwind.
Yeah, if you're Asere, you're a winner. I always said he cracked the game, but there is no crack. So nope, we don't know. So everything is just holding tight right now. Everybody's having and not much battling going on except for the bottom end. Lucas Moore's trying to do something there. But,
He's losing.
H&R
He's in
Rocket-
position 15 now. I don't know what's happening. I think he just gave up and said, okay, this will be my discard.
Right. Well, yeah, that's yeah. Good. Asere going around, quite an elite, 21 meters. So he will be probably 40 meters into the finish line.
Yeah.
Crucilator in second, holding his space as well. He's probably not going to get too much aggressive with Oncoli.
No, because he will be under attack by Bandito.
Right. That's where the action's going to happen. And Red Dragon coming up, going to get maybe fours with Bandito. So that's going to be some fun game right there. Coming around, Christina O in sixth. Nice. Valentin holding his space in seventh. Then coming, what's going on there? A little action right there with Sean Bond and all these other boats. That's going to be tight.
Konfluentia coming in front of them, throwing dirty iron on them. Way to go by the switch player there. Coming in 8. And Lucas Moore, he can actually win 7 position if everything goes into his favor now. Because all these boats are battling it out together.
Right. So it seems like the string on the knee going downwind, not much action there. Except for Red Dragon throwing a bit of wind on Bandito. But here on the tail end is where the actions are going to happen. Once these people jive on the top, we have some action there. So Asere's already jived. Now Maradonnie's getting away from the wind shadows.
Red Dragon followed by Christina O. So they're going to battling it out. We'll just keep an eye on it. That's good news for Bandito ONC because they're not going to battling out. Let's try to see. No, 32 meters in between them. So these two are battling for points. So let's just see it from behind. Then we can follow all battles at one time. We have a small battle between Maradonnie and Sean Bond. Lucas Moore is just waiting for some of them to doing a mistake so he can win some points. Bandito, Red Dragon, Christina O. A win for Asere, second for Crusader, third for ONC, fourth for Bandito. But here we have a battle. Christina O, Red Dragon. Who will win it? Red Dragon is pushed all the way to the ley line. That's a really hard thing because he cannot do anything about that wind shadow now.
Another wind shadow, so he's going to lose that spot.
No,
Watch.
he just kept it. But Christina might lose it to Valentin Lisa. So let's go behind and watch the one. Deja Vu is the big loser now. Lucas Moore is in 11. As I said, he could win 7 positions. He has been winning 3 at the moment. 4 actually. Can he win 5th?
Maradonnie going over now.
Oh.
Boom, boom, boom. That's going to be, you have to see the scoreboard for
We
that
have to
one.
see the scoreboard of that. But what a victory for the youngest here.
Here in first, Crusader second, third, Oncoli, fourth, Bandito, fifth, Red Dragon, sixth, Christina O, Valentinisa and seventh, Konfluentia eighth, Maradonnie ninth, HRC Rocket ninth and 10th, Lucas Moore 11th, Apicure 12th, nice, Sean Bond 13th, Sarminator 14th, Deja Vu 15th, ESP 14, 18, 16th, and Timo in 17th. But look at Lucas Moore in 11th.
That's actually amazing. He was on position 17. So this is actually this might be a good solution for him because if he's doing one more bad race, then getting 11 points is not that bad than getting 17 points.
Right. So, but this was the 4th race, so we have a discard now. So we'll find out what happens.
We will find out what will happen. But see here, Lucas Moore coming all the way from last position to 11. So the leading
boat. Sarminator, he went really nice up to 6th place, and then each leg he lost a spot. Each leg, one more. The yellow line, if you follow that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, let's see the scoreboard. It's coming up here. It's not been upgraded yet. There it is with the discard. So Asere in the lead with 5 points.
That is, of course. Only one discard, 15 points.
Yeah.
This gone.
Lucas Moore
in second with 10 points.
Yeah.
11 points, or Red Dragon. 12 points was Cristino in 4th, and then Oncoli in 5th. Nice, was 18 points. Bandito in 6th was 18 points as well. Valentin Lisa 19th, Deja Vu 20, next to Maradonnie also 20 points. Both on 8th and 9th. And then 22 points was Cruiselator, 25 points for Summernator, also 25 points for Sean Bond, 26 for Konfluentia, 32 for Timo, 35 for Augustine, ESPN, and 36 for Epicure. And last but not least, of course, 64 points because he missed three races.
But amazing to see what a discard can do here.
Right.
Yeah. Let's hope for Asere is not doing such a bad race in the NACRA in race 6 again, but we're going into a 49er race in this one. Therefore, we are going into a fast race, not again. So, who will win today, Norman? And in the chat, who will win this? It's all open. We know the French Asere. He's beating it at the moment, but still, who will win it?
And if Asere does another boo-boo like he did with the 49er earlier, then the game's open.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Asere will win this thing, and Lucas Moore, Oncoli, well, I don't know. We'll see.
But I can see it's not the 49er. They're actually moving around the boats. It's going to be the NACRA. It's following what they did in the start. So we're going into the NACRA 17. And this time we're going to race to top marks, around the top marks, down to the gate mark, up to the top mark, and down to the finish line. So it's not going to be a fast reach start with a short race, only up one leg upwind. And this time we are going to have a strategic NACRA. And what's the difference in that, Norman?
We'll find out. It's going to be faster, not as fast as a reach start, but it's going to be the fast boat in itself. This way, you have to read the wind right from the get-go, rather than doing a reach start and trying to stay away from penalties.
But in this case, the penalty is not handling out in the same way as a reach start. Normally, we see in a reach start there's a penalty as the middle mark, and there's penalties at the first bottom mark. Here, the penalty will be at the first top mark, and then we might not see any more penalties.
Is it me or is it my computer? This one blank. Sorry, I did not. It was a blank screen. I did not see nothing.
No. So now you can see the boats here, Norman. Don't drink at work. No, here you see.
Not drinking. Here, water, my friend.
And
all
water.
Lures. That's what we have twice around.
See, here the boats is coming up. Asere, the leading boat at the moment. He's here with the pink. Lucas Moore, who is in second from Denmark, having the Danish red flags with him all the way here. Then we have in third, Red Dragon, red boat with a Belgian flag, just getting a penalty there. That's more psychological than anything else. Let's see.
So if you look, you go ahead.
No, come on.
If you look at the wind right now, I could consider going to the pin and doing a port start. Just saying, it might be a good opportunity to gain some.
That's the same thing as the Germans did in the World Championship in the NACRA, actually. They came from the port side, where the rest of the boats were starboard tack coming in there. And we can also see two boats going to that side now. See, they're all getting closer there.
But then the wind shifted already, so it might not be as good, but still, 15 seconds might have still a really good option. And people are going to be late at the start line. Look at this. Oh, yo.
One full star. No
but
full star.
To be on board right there. And going around it. Going around it again. Okay.
Lucas Moore in fourth. Red Dragon in third. Saminata in second. But he has to take care of Maradonnie coming in.
And look at the distance. Deja Vu, 11. Seer, 10th. Oh, interesting. So, Pearls on the strings going upwind. Oncoli in the lead. Very nice. It's actually 10 meters. That is a good lead. If he can handle that going over when he tacks, that would be sweet. He has to find the right moment to do so. Asere, I'm pretty sure, will do his tack in a second.
The tack is already starting. A span, everything. See here. They're coming in here. They're attacking each other. But let's go back to and see. He's going in front of Asere. But in the middle is Red Dragon and Valentin Lisa in the lead. Will he go in and pressure? Valentin Lisa losing that one, sailing into Red Dragon. Red Dragon in the lead now.
Now we're having this boat, Asere, coming around in 10th. Okay. Oncolic throwing some bad Epicure. Okay, starboard right there. Red Dragon. Tony is in 10th. Second.
You can't trust the server at the moment. Upwind in these fast boats. It can't not always calculate what's happening. So we have to watch with our own eyes. Right now it looks like Crusader is in the best position. ONC in second. Epicure in third. Maybe Red Dragon can sneak in front of them. I'm not sure.
Nicely.
He's just managed to sneak in front of them. Can Asere come with him? And also, no, Asere is caught behind them. So ONC in third. Asere with a penalty. Maradonnie with a penalty. Sean Bond with a penalty. Saminat, no, he didn't get a penalty, but Asere with one. Dropping behind all of them. This means Lucas Moore is in 8. The Danish skipper is under pressure. He's not performing at the moment. A new leader will be Red Dragon if this continues to fold out like this. Let's see.
So the fight happened in second and third. Crusader on colleague. Red Dragon is out in the lead. No catching there. ESP 69 meters behind, and Bandito as well. The two Spaniards having a fun case. So let's see how it's going to play out on the bottom gate. There's a lot of actions. Taking down the spinnaker, raising the jib, and going back upwind. Oh, penalty right there to Epicure.
And a penalty in the leading boats. ONC winning over Crusader in that rounding. Way to go by ONC. That's a costly one. I know it's upwind, but still will cost around 15 meters. Bandito, Lucas Moore side by side. Where's Lucas Moore? He's going up towards the middle. There he is. So, who will win it? Where's Asere? He's in 9th at the moment.
Right. So, which is good. That makes that game a bit more interesting because 9 points are 9 points.
Yeah.
And that means Lucas Moore is catching up. He's not that bad.
And Crusader with another penalty, dropping from 2nd to 10th in one upwind leg. Wow.
That is just bad. But anyway, Red Dragon, 20 meters, 19 behind it. That is good. Bandito in a very good position in third.
But,
and
Asere almost getting a penalty there.
Stay away from the action. Asere in 6th.
Oh, what happened with Déjà Vu there?
Look at that. What is he doing? Is he out of the race?
No. It just looked like he spin his boat around with speed and then going to the right-hand side. He actually won some meters on it.
That was an interesting thing.
Red Dragon first.
Oncoli in second. Nice. Lost a couple of meters. Bandito.
Penalty to Saminata made by Asere. So he's coming in. Span with a penalty in the battle here. But let's go down and watch this one down here. Lucas Moore coming up. He has to take care now because Saminata is back. See, they're pressing each other. This is costly. Losing 2 points in that battle. And coming in. Almost getting a penalty there. Let's see the battle in the lead. It's Red Dragon winning. ONC second. Bandito third. Déjà Vu, Asere. Asere and his band might fight, but let's go down and watch it here.
But Asere came back from 9th, 10th, and the 5th, battling for 4th. Impressive. Here's the action. Who's later?
Saminata and Lucas Moore.
Lucas Moore. Who's going to win this one?
Will Asere get 5th or will he get 6th? Asere get 5th.
Why is he not staying on the same course? That's what I'm going to say.
No. It's because he wanted 2 others to battling it out. Lucas Moore winning 7. Crusader 8. Saminata 9. Sean Bourne 10. Really good battles here. And the rest of the fleet coming in. And pearls on a string. Red Dragon with a win. This is his 2nd win tonight. Red Dragon Asere is switching. Who's getting to win? ONC Collicoin in 2nd. Then we have Bandito in 3rd. Congratulations, Carlos Diaz Massa, for that one. Déjà Vu in 4th. Asere in 5th. Span 14186. Lucas Moore 7. Crusader 8. Saminata 9. Christina 10. Valentin Lisa 11. Maradonnie 12. Epicure 13. Sean Bourne 14. And Konfluentia 15.
The scoreboard is going to be tight now, my friend. Yeah. Watch this.
Best start to the finish.
Be in 2nd, I believe, next to Asere and Lucas Moore in third or something like that.
See,
Watch it.
Crucilator with 4 penalties. He was dropping from 2nd to 10th because of that. See here where he got the penalties, Crucilator. Zra, zra. Yeah. He's just going down there.
Look at the pink boats coming back up from the bottom. That's just impressive on both ends. Asere and Deja Vu both came back up.
Amazing job.
Right, incredible. But Crucilator, yeah, you already said that. Dang, dang, dang.
Let's see it here. Asere only with 10 points. Cube with 12. Lucas Moore with 17. Everything is open in top 3 again. ONC 20, Cristino 20, Bandito 21, Deja Vu 24, Maradonnie 29, Crucilator 30. It was a costly one. If he got second, he has been in position 7. Saminator 11, Sean Bond 12, Konfluentia 13, Span 141, 841, Epicure, Timo, and RC Rocket. Wow.
Wow. So the top is again happening right there. Close racing, 10 and 12 points. And that is just, anything can happen. Lucas.
But I have to say, from top 6 towards the lead, they can all win it. If everything happens as we have been seeing before, if one of the top 6 are doing a really bad result, they will go down to top 8 or 7. Because this is race number 6 and there are 2 races left before they're going into the medal race.
That's right. Nice racing, Thomas. Very nice racing.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Don't you guys love this? I mean, you guys, what more do you guys want, huh?
Yeah. It's fantastic to watch. It's really, really top of the top racing today. So let them continue doing that. Let's see, next race coming up already. It's going fast now and they are warmed up. There are 3 races left, 2 races before we're going into a medal race, and top 10 goes into a medal race. So again, in the chat, who will win it today? Who will win it? Yes, Christian Lancelotti. Yes, we love it. And he's writing, we love it, Norman. And it's really, really impressive what we're seeing today. This is fantastic races, the 2nd of January 2020. Amazing. Norman, 49er coming up. It looks like Norman, he frozen there. He's not part of it anymore. Just wave to him. See, hello, Norman. No, it looks like we lost Norman. Maybe his computer broke down. So he's sitting there. Enjoy that picture. Take a picture. Take a screen print. Send it into eSailing TV and see, Norman, it looks like you're having a good time and sleeping. See there he disconnected. His computer just broke down. We will get ready when Norman gets back in the race. Let's see when it's getting in. So right now we're waiting for the next race to start. It is the 49er. And let's take some stats on this fantastic boat. Normally we see 2 skippers on the boat. There's just been the Worlds in Auckland where Bart Lambriex is not part of the race tonight. Sadly not. He doesn't have the time. He came in 8th in the real sailing and qualified to the Olympics. So way to go by him. And the 49er stats in the game here has a wind shadow of 23 meters. It's having an upwind race of 11.7 knots, and then it's also have a downwind race around 22 knots. So a fast boat, and again we can see in the top left corner when you watch up there in the radar, we can see the format. It's upwind race, downwind race to a gate mark, up to the gate, top marks, and then downwind again. Next race coming up, and let's get ready for it. I will just get Norman back in the server. So, who will win the next one? Who will go in? It's Asere here. He is the leading boat with 10 points at the moment. Second place is also a young sailor. It's Red Dragon from Belgium. And a small story, they always, when they are national sailors in Belgium, they always have the color red in front of them and then an animal behind them. And this is why he's calling himself Red Dragon. Lucas Moore is in 3rd at the moment. He's from Denmark, also a young sailor. So tonight it is the youngsters beating up the more routine player. But let's see if they can continue doing a great result in the last 2 races before the medal race. So, 14 seconds to start. It will go on, and let's see. We might have a wind whisper with us back in the race in a few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A slow start for all, but what happens? 3 penalties. Maradonnie, Déjà Vu, Epicure, all with penalties in the start. That's a really costly one. ONC Kulikoin from Belgium, from Finland in the lead. Christina O coming in. Asere in 5th. Where is Lucas Moore? He's in 7th, so he has to battling it up again. And welcome back in studio, Norman.
Yeah, thank you. My computer or something blanked out, or Discord itself.
Norman, it's because it
here.
was so exciting that you made a huge fork and then no. Everything blacked out there after you were hitting the table because you were so amazed about the race. Red Dragon with a penalty, dropping to position 14. That's something that's really costly. A span in the lead. Let's go to the opposite side here. Where is Lucas Moore? He's in 6th now. Where's Asere? He's in 3rd. Wow.
4th.
A race this one is developing thing. Number 2 in the race is Red Dragon, dropping to 2nd last. That will be very costly in the final score if he's not coming back in the race. See, 48 meters behind. 48. It's a hard one. Lucas Moore and Asere is winning up. Lucas Moore is now in 4th. See, they're so close. So from position 10 to position 1, they all can win the race still.
Look at that. Red Dragon is coming back up because he's on the right-hand side with better winds, good angles. And Asere and them who were in the lead is kind of like staying in their distance. So it's all kind of like coming back together at the top mark here. And it's going to bunch up, and there's going to be a ton of penalties. I see 5 penalties already in my visor.
This is the top players, Norman. They will not just sail into each other. They will try to avoid. But let's see what happens. Let's go to the top mark here. It's already now battling out. Maybe, do we have the first penalty? No, see how they're just coming in between each other. It's amazing what they're doing. No penalties at all, or 2 penalties. Harsi, Déjà Vu is banned once and only 3. But where are the leading boats? Lucas Moore in position 14. Asere, he is, Déjà Vu is in last.
Let's take 5. Okay, it was 4 penalties. I'm sorry.
Not 5. That's a bad call. No, 4 penalties, Crucilator. And there was number 5 for Bandito. Unforced mistake by hitting the mark. That's a stupid one. And then a downwind. But see how close they all are. See how close it is.
So Déjà Vu all the behind. Asere's in 7th.
Going away from the others. Trying to go outside of the wind shadow.
So here's some action right now. Sarminator being attack and driving over. Maradonnie and Lucas Moore.
If Epicure,
really
Maradonnie losing that one. If Epicure, he kept that sailing direction, then Lucas Moore would have got a penalty because he has sailed directly into him. He had the port starboard tack there. So let's see. Asere attacking Konfluentia. He's dropping to 8 at the moment. Lucas Moore in 12. Whereas Red Dragon, he's in 6th. First round is Christina O. 2nd is the Finnish sailor, ONC Kulikoin. Then Sean Bourne. So what we just predicted in studio before this race is happening. New players are winning and the top players are losing. Red Dragon with an unforced penalty for hitting the mark. Asere with a penalty, losing the battle. Lucas Moore just winning it. Oh, shy. Crucilator with 1. Everything is open again, Norman. Everything is open again.
Whoa, Oncoli in the lead next to next to Christina O, and then Sean Bond behind it. Now Asere and Red Dragon and Lucas Moore all have penalties.
Lucas Moore with a new penalty. We didn't catch what.
Ouch!
So
that's wonderful. I mean, that makes it great. That is till the end of this race, guys. Sit down in your chairs. Wherever you are, we have still another 30 minutes of racing coming your way because this is not over until the fat lady sings. No way.
This is an open race. Christina O, ONC Kulikoin, and a span 1418 has a chance to go up in the new leading position. Will we have a Finnish boat in the lead? Let's see it here from Asere. See how long he is behind. A total 79, 82, 84 meters from the leading boat. Normally it's him doing that.
Right. And yeah, but Red Dragon is in the lead, is before Asere, so he's going to take the lead. But Onkoli was in fourth or fifth. He's going to get some really good points.
But,
as you said, the top six. Here we go. Top mark, Christina O in the lead, almost untouchable, really sweet. Onkoli in seconds, trailing 17 meters. Sarminator and 31 meters behind. Sean Bond in fourth was 52 meters behind. Konfluentia in fifth, 71 meters. Epicure 90 meters in sixth. ESP seventh, 100 meters. H&R Rocket.
We will have a penalty. ESP will get one by HSC. Deja Vu coming up. Lucas Moore and Red Dragon side by side. But where is Asere? He is in last position. So that 11 point from Lucas Moore will count a lot for him. Where he was winning from position 15 to 11 in one of the last races. Deja Vu, Lucas Moore battling it out. They know it's all about points. Let's see what's happening in the lead. Nothing is happening yet up there.
Well, Lucas Moore is giving Red Dragon a lot of dirty air right there, and right behind him is Maradonnie. So Lucas Moore, Red Dragon is not in a good position at all. And Deja Vu is kind of nice because he's staying away from it. The top is done. These four are definitely having a fun race. Maradonnie just jived away. Staying back in. Let's see. Red Dragon doing the same thing, throwing some dead air. No, he's
a win for Christina O, second for ONC Kulikoin. We're still following the battle here from behind. Maradonnie, Lucas Moore. That third will go to Saminata, fourth with Chambon, fifth to Konfluentia, sixth to Epicure. But who will win this battle? 8, 9, 10, and 11. Lucas Moore, Deja Vu, Red Dragon, Maradonnie. Looks like Red Dragon is losing points also. Wow, see this one.
He's in a good position. He's in a leading because he's throwing dirty air and he's leading against the other three boats. That's going to be finish, photo finish. Look at that, Lucas Moore. Oh, photo finished. Boom.
Maradonnie's taking it. Let's see Maradonnie winning in front of it. This is we are going to it, but see Asere coming in second last. Let's have it. Christina O, ONC second, Saminata third, Sean Bond fourth, Konfluentia fifth, Epicure sixth, High Sea Rocket, and then the battle. Maradonnie won it. Red Dragon second. Congratulations to him. Lucas Moore 10, Deja Vu 11. Span 1418, 12 Cruisulator, and Asere 14, Bandito 15. That's a costly one for Asere.
Oh my goodness.
Asere will get 14 points in his final result because of this. So the 11 points Lucas Moore did was actually good for him, but I think we might see two new leading boats in the top.
Yeah, Red Dragon will be leading this. Maybe not. Maybe it's
No. Maybe it's the Finnish boat. We might see a Scandinavian in the leading boat. Bandito with 3 penalties. Shortest distance ONC, best start ONC, but still it was Christina O winning it because of the first top mark roundings there. Amazing race here.
You see all the actions from 8th place on. You see all the changes happen.
See Bandito dropping from 9th to 15 to last position, rounding the first top mark.
Third leg from last to 8th. Look at that. Nice job.
It's amazing what they're doing there. It's such a fine race. It's really going on. Let's see the scoreboard, Norman. Wow. A whole new top list. This is going to be fun today. Cube 21. Christina O 21. ONC Kulikon. He is getting in and having 3 points. Then we are on third place, 22 points. Asere 24 points. Lucas Moore 27 points. Deja Vu 35. Bandito 36. Saminata 37. Maradonnie 37. And then let's stop it there. All these skippers can win the whole shit.
So hold on. I thought it was only discard after 4 races, but they're doing discards after 4 races continually. Okay.
Yeah. It's not race number 4 getting it. It's the worst race you have. But not in the middle race. They are going to have one more race. And this race, if it's going the same way, wow. All in top 9. Actually,
So
Crusader also has a chance. Can have the best position to the middle race.
Right. So Asere's boat is definitely not the 49er, as you can see this. 14th and 15th in the 49ers twice.
Yeah.
So, guys, if you ever want to race Asere, do it in the 49er. May I have a chance?
You might have a chance racing him in the 49er. This is the trick. Win over Asere in the 49er. At World Championship, we saw the same. Bart Lambriex was winning the 49er in the race there. And I think it was Villas the 7-1 winning the second one there. So,
Really
last
nice.
race, race number 7, J17. Just before the middle race, there will be in a 49er.
I guess, are they ever taking a break? I'm getting hungry here. Hello.
This is the last race coming up before the middle race, and it's going to be a very exciting one. All players in top 9 can have a really good opportunity to win the whole tournament by going into having a good result and then going into a middle race with double points. Wow.
Fantastic. What a good night for racing, and I'm glad I'm here to watch it with you, Thomas.
Fantastic race today. We love when action is in this level. Guys, in the chat, who will win this race? Guys, it's now or never. Take a chance. Who will win it? Who will Asere come back? Will Lucas Moore do it? Or will it be a Finnish boat or Christina O from France? Next race coming out, Norman.
The medal race is going to be in a 49er.
Yeah.
Tough luck for Asere, my friend.
Especially if he continues doing what he has been doing already. Hello, Enjoy M24. Hello to everybody saying, welcome back, my party sailor. And thank you for last time in Bacolana. Hope to see you again.
Where he has been? He's been so quiet. I miss him.
It's because he's working by sailing around in boats. That's his job. And he has a lot of boats he's sailing around with. But let's see. Let's get ready for the next race. 37 seconds to start. And it's the J7C. See how slow it's going in front of the last races, Norman. Whoosh.
Yeah, compared to the 49er, they're crawling. Right. But nevertheless, just because it's slow doesn't mean it's boring. It's going to be intense. And there's, again, you can see it. There's going to be a downwind start from Asere or someone. Oh, both Deja Vu, both of them doing it. Let's see how they're going to end up.
And Crusader also doing again.
No, Crusader, everybody's doing this.
No, some of them are doing a side start. Let's see, there it is.
In the lead, Christina with a penalty.
False start
Bummer.
to ONC Gulligain. False start to High Sea Rocket. So the Finnish boat with a false start. He is already 21 meters behind. That's a hard one.
It's 15th, guys. Asere.
But giving a penalty to Maradonnie. Yeah, he's 15. Not the best start for him either.
Nah, that start was not the way to go this time.
But see, Red Dragon 12.
Love it. All right, this is a whole nother shift again, especially with Oncoli all the way in the last. Where's Red Dragon? Red Dragon is also in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
It's 8th.
But opposite side, Valentin Lisa, Bandito. They are in the lead according to server. But see, there was a wind shift there. And suddenly everything's swift.
Massive wind shift for the center players. So Deja Vu in a good position right there. Also the Sean Bond in a good position. The other guys on the right side, they have to battle against the wind in a moment. I see her in 4th now because of being in a good position with the wind. Let's see how this is going to play out.
And Lucas Moore in 9th now. Suddenly everything changes. In one wind shift, he was going from last to 2nd. One wind shift.
Right.
What is happening here? It's amazing to see.
Virtual regatta is happening here.
It's amazing. He's in the lead now. From last to be in the lead in one wind shift. But we can never trust the server in the upwind race. Let's see what happens here.
Konfluentia is checking over next to Red Dragon in 4th. And well, Asere saying, I'm not going to take that lightly. I'm going to do the same thing. So Maradonnie now on the lead, coming here all the way. Oh, look at that. Look at that. On top of everyone. Down, down, down. He's going to take the lead right there. Most definitely. Unless the wind shifts again. But now it looks like it's going to stay on this left to right. Oh,
But the
not.
Finnish boat ONC, he did such a fine job in all the last races. Luckily for him, this will be his worst race, so he will not get 14 points, but getting the second last points. Let's see, pressure here is on. Bandito pressuring Valentin, Lisa and Sean Bourne. Where is Lucas Moore placed in all this? He's in 7th at the moment. He's here behind, following Maradonnie, coming first around the mark.
Right. So Maradonnie in first. Really well done. Read the weather just right. Asere in second, being battled and followed by Konfluentia. Then we have Cruiselator in 5th, 6th.
No, he will get a penalty. Cruz with a penalty. This is good news for Lucas Moore. Then he can come up and take his position. Let's count it. It's 10 seconds. A penalty to Christina O. So Christina O and ONC Coolicoin got the commentator's curse. They got such a fantastic result in last race. And now they're losing everything.
Right. Over and over. You never know. And this is crazy. What the heck is going on with virtual regatta? This is my new thing. Here we go.
Yeah.
Maradonnie leading by almost 40 meters. Untouchable. Asere weaving off right now.
Yeah.
Konfluentia following. Those two giving a little bit of anger.
But see who's
And
fighting
Red Dragon
there.
and, of course, Lucas Moore, your favorite racer, are having a little deja vu thing going on there, a little fun thing.
So Asere under pressure by Konfluentia. Deja Vu, Lucas Moore, Red Dragon battling out. Cruiselator, Sean Bourne and Saminata battling it out. But see from behind, the Finnish Sailor and Bandito coming up. Valentin Lisa doesn't want the Finnish boat to finish in front of her. One is losing there. Saminata getting a penalty. This is very close.
Let's watch the top here. I know Maradon's are right. Let's see what happens right there. Wind Shadow. Asere in second, Konfluentia in third. That is good for Asere. He's doing the 360 basically, or 270, going around it. Konfluentia decides to go further up into more wind. But here we go. Red Dragon in fourth. 5th, Deja Vu in 4th.
Unforced penalty for Lucas Moore hitting the mark. Luckily for him, it was an upwind.
Right there. Two
penalties made by Saminata, coming back, revenging the penalty he got downwind, giving out 2 penalties, actually 3 penalties.
Oh,
he had the killer mode on.
Wow.
Not the Saminator, but the Terminator, killing 3 boats for revenging him back. In the lead, Maradonnie, Asere in second, Deja Vu, where is Konfluentia? He's in second at the moment, reading the wind much better. Lucas Moore in the middle. It didn't cost him that much with the penalty. Red Dragon in fourth. Whoa, everything in the final scoreboard is open, Norman. Everything.
This book is not written until it's closed. But Konfluentia did a fine thing, but then Asere did read it well. Gotta say, give it back to Asere for sure. Then Deja Vu right there. Also, Lucas Moore didn't lose as much as you mentioned. It's all good. It's all good. Cruiselator all the way on the right. There was 67 meters behind. Let's see how that happens.
A normal penalty upwind in the J17 is 5 to 6 meters. And luckily for Lucas Moore, he won.
Is going to get starboarded by Asere right there. What is he going to do? He's sailing under it. Asere is going to tack over.
But way to go by Konfluentia, actually winning that battle when he's going to starboard tack. Asere is under pressure.
Right, Deja Vu right there with Red Dragon giving him some bad air and the starboard attack.
And Lucas Moore under attack by Cruiselator. See there, he had to go away from it.
There we go. Let's see what happens right here between the two, Asere and Konfluentia.
And see who got a penalty upwind. Saminata. He's now in the last position after being terminating some of the other players. They killed him.
Right. Okay, so here we go. These two
are going to battling. And one of them will get a penalty, and the one getting a penalty will lose to one of these boats behind him.
Red Dragon did an early tack, and so he's going to squeeze up to the mark. He's going to lose distance with that. Look at 37 degree, 36 degrees, slow. Okay, good. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Lucas Moore in 6th, Crusader in 7th. And then we have, let's see if that's going to happen or not.
Bandito with a really bad turn. ONC
Yeah.
back in 9th. Bandito has to go all the way behind the battle. Deja Vu with a penalty against Red Dragon. This is good news for Lucas Moore. See Lucas Moore sneaking in, taking 5th. Has to go away from Deja Vu. The penalty is almost over. Crusader falling Lucas Moore. A battle between Asere and Konfluentia. One of those will get a penalty. And one of those here will also get a new penalty. See Deja Vu coming back in this one. 4 boats there. And 2 boats ahead.
Interesting racing. So that's good. That's good. That makes it interesting. Again, Maradonnie going to win this one. Konfluentia is trying to throw some dirty air, but it's not going to happen. He's going to stay in third. The action is right here. Red Dragon, Lucas Moore, Cruiselator. They're going to have some. Let's see what happens right here. Look at this, guys. Nice.
Konfluentia taking 2nd maybe. Going away from Asere up there. And here we have a battle also. See how close they are battling each other here.
Moore's in a sandwich now. And now he has to stick tight. And Cruiselator is not in a good position because once he dives over...
2nd, Konfluentia 3rd. Now who will take 4th? One of these skippers here will take 4th. Cruiselator will get a penalty. Lucas Moore will get a penalty. But he's taking a chance. He's going for it. Deja Vu. Oh, Red Dragon. Red Dragon getting 5th. But Lucas Moore can be unlucky and get 7 in this one. No, he's getting 6. Cruiselator 7. ONC losing position again. He's 11, 10, 8. Oh, he's taking it. He's taking 8. What's happening in this race? Wow. Maradonnie 1st. Asere 2nd. Konfluentia 3rd. Deja Vu 4th. Red Dragon 5th. Lucas Moore 6th. Cruiselator 7. ONC 8. He won 4 position in 1 turn. That's 4 very important points before going into the middle race. Sean Bourne 9, Valentin Lisa 10, Cristino 11, Saminata 12, Bandito 13, High C, and Epicure disconnected in this race. Konfluentia with the best start. Shortest distance, Maradonnie. Lucas Moore, 25 jibes. What a battle they have downwind there.
Yeah.
Saminata, 4 penalties. But also handing out 4 or 5 penalties to others. And see the battles here. It's amazing. It is amazing. Let's go to the scoreboard. This is the most important part.
There it is.
Everything is open for the medal race. Asere 26. Cube, all Red Dragon 26. ONC 30 points. See, it was a costly one, but luckily for him, he had 14 points in another one. So he was actually winning 6 points. In that downwind race for the finish line. Cristino 31, Lucas Moore 33, Maradonnie 38, Deja Vu 39, Cruiselator 48, Konfluentia 48, Saminata 49, just winning in front of Bandito. Top 10 will go to the middle race. So we have to say goodbye to Bandito, Sean Bourne, Valentin Lisa, Epicure, Span 1418, High C Rocket, and Timo.
So are you saying now it's only going to be the top 10 racers?
Only top 10 racers go into the middle race, and the points counts double.
Oh, this is open. I mean, it's 1 to 5th is only 8 points, so anything could happen.
Just see the scoreboard here again. If we take the points here, 26, 26, 30, 31, 33. Top 5. If one of them are winning and the other ones, if Lucas Moore is winning and Asere and Cube getting 2 positions behind him, then he will win it. So it's a very, very open middle race today. It is the top of the top going on in the middle race. Let's go in and see how that will go for them today. The server is creating. It's very, very impressive. I would just...
So much light in my face. Oh my goodness, guys.
Yeah, so much sun, so much heat. We are sitting here in the cold Scandinavia and getting ready for a fantastic hot middle race. Guys in the chat, now it's up to you. 5 players can win it. Let's just see the scoreboard again. Asere, Cube, ONC Kulikoin, Cristino, Lucas Moore. If everything suddenly happens and move around and Maradonnie wins and all the other end up last, then Maradonnie can take it. But who of these 6 players will win it? Please write us.
What do you think,
in the
Thomas? What
chat.
is your guess?
My guess, I hope to see a surprise today. ONC Kulikoin.
That'd be awesome. That's my player. Thank you. I said the same thing. Good. Good call.
Let's see how he will do. And no, they're not doing it in the 49er. They're doing it in Asere's favorite boat. And in the chat, they're saying Asere is winning. Yeah, of course he's winning. It's the J17. And Asere is the race officer. But it looks like we're going to have an opposite race this time. It's a gate mark race, according to the radar in the top left corner. They're racing up towards a gate mark, racing downwards to a gate mark, upwind to a gate mark, and downwind to a finish line. So it is a match race. And ciao, Filippo Lanfranci / Willister71. Welcome in the chat. Welcome on eSailing TV. Filippo, who is going to win today? Asere, Lucas Moore, Cristino, ONC Kulikoin, or will it be Maradonnie?
Right. Actually, it is in the notice board. It does say it's a J70, so they did not write this correctly into the sail ranks in the beginning. So okay, nothing, no fake. Asere is good. But
this is his favorite boat. We have seen it at the World Championship. He won all the J17. He's doing the downwind start, so let's see what's happening here.
I'm just gonna today he's not on top of this game, so anything is possible, guys.
Everything's possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players are in the server, and Filippo Willister71 is saying Asere is winning because he really beat it up all the guys at the World Championship in the J17.
I want to say ONC Kohli. Come on, I would like to see the Finland guy from the left corner showing up all the way from the Northern Europe part, freezing his butt off and saying, I'm going to win this race. Come on.
He needs some hot air up there, so...
Right, now we have
Filippo is saying the guy starting on the left side will win. Asere and Cristino. Valentin Lisa is saying Asere or Cristino, but he's only cheering on the French guys, so that don't count. Who's getting up a penalty there in the start? It's a pink boat. It is, I don't know who's the pink boat at. We can't see it, so we have to. Asere, Konfluentia, Cristino, Lucas Moore. Let's see. The pink boat is... Boom, 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 boom.
No, who is it? Come on. It's Deja Vu.
It's Deja Vu in the pink boat, yeah.
Yes.
20 seconds to the start.
Yes.
And don't get confused, there's written Caveman down there. I don't know what he's doing in this race.
Why is Captain Caveman in there?
It's because he's a spectator mode and he doesn't know that his boat is still there. So 2 seconds. Asere doing his favorite start. And he succeeds doing it again? No, guys,
wow.
you need to tackle him. You need to do an American football tackle when you do that.
Right.
No. He's 8 meters in the lead. Maybe the chat is right. Asere will win this one. 10 meters. But we might see a huge wind shift again. We might see...
I don't know. This is he leads it by that much already. That's the win of the game.
Only 1 meter to Cruisulator. Cruisulator getting close to him. The wind is shifting. Red Dragon, Lucas Moore coming up. Cristino also. Yeah.
Uncoded 14 meters behind in the middle of the track. Konfluentia going to the left side, trying to get out of the wind. And Cruisulator in second, holding his space. If the wind's just staying this way, that's a positiveness for him. Maradonnie had to run away from Konfluentia. And Asere is still staying on that tack. And if the wind doesn't change for him, Asere may not be looking too good.
No.
He
had an amazing start. The chat is also writing, what an amazing start. But he's caught now by the wind shift. This means that he lost
turning in his favor. It's turning in his favor. Asere, you just know this freaking program by heart. What you gonna do if you're drunken sailor? I don't know. Asere, it can be drunk or the wind against him. He's still leading.
Did I hear you sing Asere, Asere, what you gonna do? he's really going to beat it up here. Let's see. He's in the lead, but only with 5 meters for Lucas Moore, who's in the middle. It's going to be a very close race. Lucas Moore, Red Dragon, Asere, 5 meters in between the 3 leading boats. Christina also. So, it's 4 out of top 5 players are in there, but ONC coming back 14 meters behind.
Nice. I'm glad to see that. I'm glad to see him come back. Red Dragon also in 3rd. Really sweet, but being covered by Lucas Moore. And Asere is untouchable at this point. He's high in the lead. The wind is in his way, in his favor.
Only 1 meter in between them, according to server. But it will change to 10, 12 meters maybe. And the chat is writing, if VR don't stop these starts in the J17, Asere will win all the races there. See there, Asere coming in. Konfluentia with a penalty, dropping down. Got one by Déjà Vu. Asere coming first. 2nd will be Christina O. Or will it be Lucas Moore?
Christina O.
No, Lucas Moore.
Christina O. Lucas Moore.
And Christina O will get a penalty for it. Red Dragon with a penalty. Crusader come in. So the fight is between Christina O, Lucas Moore, and Asere now. Red Dragon out of the race. Wow. It's going to be very close. Very, very close. This is good news for Asere. If he's not fucking up, I have to say it this way, then he will win everything. And Lucas Moore will get 3rd and Christina O will get 2nd. Let's see it here. Yeah.
21 meters.
Commentator's curse. We can always throw it on them.
No. But unreal. This guy is like, when it counts, he's there. Favorite boat. He set it up that way. Ha! He set it up that way. I'm going to race my boat in the last thing. Perfect. So, Lucas Moore trying to stay away from Christina O, trying to throw dirty air.
But is
there any way or chance to throw something on Asere? It'd be nice.
Yeah, but Asere, he is not way in the lead. He's only 22 meters in the lead of Lucas Moore. So when they're racing upwind, downwind next time, Lucas Moore will have the opportunity to battling him. So
yeah, but 20 meters.
20 meters is, you can take that in this long downwind. You can take up to 32 meters in total. So let's see. Lucas Moore, Christina O following Asere. Crusader following Lucas Moore.
Penalty to Saminator.
This means ONC back in 6. Maradonnie, Déjà Vu, Konfluentia. Asere 11 meters in front of Lucas Moore. Christina O. Let's hope for Lucas Moore a huge wind shift will come. But right now, both of them placed in the middle. Let's see Christina O tacking over, going behind Lucas Moore, pressing Crusader. ONC 6. Most of the fleet going to the left-hand side. Why are they going to the left-hand side now, Norman? See the windsocks up there.
Good question. They may be hoping something will shift because Asere didn't tack. I don't know. I'm surprised that they did tack over so early. The wind shift is happening, but Asere...
But it's going the opposite way, Norman. The opposite way.
Nah, but there was still, remember, it's 15 seconds, so he was sailing it till the end. He is going to be, once they start tacking over, he's going to be, again, 15 meters ahead of them and more.
But right now it looks like, according to server, Asere he has been losing 15 meters. But we know the server upwind is untrustful.
No,
so let's see.
Watch. Once they tack, he's going to be massively at front.
I have to say in the chat, Willis the 7-1 is writing, when Asere is in the lead, only I can beat him. It's coming from the world champion himself. Oh, he's the only one that can beat the vice champion, so that's the way to go. Maradonnie doing a comeback. They're saying, no, he's in 7. Valentin Lisa, he doesn't have a chance. But see, Asere 20 meters down to Lucas Moore.
Yes,
Asere, he will win it. He will have more than 40 meters. I don't know how he's reading that radar that well upwind. He won on this one upwind. He won meters, Norman. How is he doing?
He's going to be 50 meters ahead when he gets to the finish line. Not just 40. Lucas Moore in second, coming around the last mark here.
Yeah.
And there's a Christina O and Cruiselator.
Christina O penalty. Cruiselator will get third. ONC can get up in top 3 if he's winning over Christina O. So they are battling for third place in the total score right now. Red Dragon also joining that battle. But it's going to be Asere winning this cup. Lucas Moore will be in second place. But who will be final score number 3? ONC, Christina O or Red Dragon? Cruiselator fighting for the honor. But 3 boats are fighting for third place in the final score.
So Oncody decides to go to the left with a better wind angle and higher winds. That may or may not pan out for him well. We'll find out later. Lucas Moore is basically untouchable in seconds. Asere, we know, is going to win this race. What is Cruiselator and Christina O going to do? Are they going to have a little bit of a fight, or I think they may. It's too far away to tell. I don't see the wind shadows.
They are too far away from each other. Christina O losing this one, going all the way to the ley line.
Yeah.
0.6 slower than the opposite side. 0.8 slower. Almost 1 knot slower than the opposite side. That's a very bad decision by Christina O. ONC Coolicoin is getting third if he's not losing the battle to Red Dragon. This is a very important dragon battle between a dragon and a Finn Viking. Let's see who will take it, the Viking or the dragon.
Asere finished backwards.
Yeah. He finished backwards.
Asere finished backwards, folks. That's how he finished the race. My goodness.
Cruiselator 5th. Christina O 6th. Congratulations to ONC. I think he will end in top 3. Maradonnie, Konfluentia, who will end up last? Will it be Déjà Vu or Saminata? It's Déjà Vu losing that battle for Saminata. So now Saminata getting in 9th, Déjà Vu getting in 10th.
See this in the background, that number 1?
I saw it.
Backwards.
I will not say.
That is insulting.
Venus the 7-1 is writing in the chat. Asere is copying my style. It's me inventing that, he's writing.
Inventing, but finishing in first in the medal race.
In a medal race like that, that's amazing. See, Asere with a win. Lucas Moore 2nd, ONC 3rd, Red Dragon 4th, Cruiselator 5th, Christina O, the big loser of this one, 6th, Maradonnie 7, Konfluentia 8, Saminata 9, Déjà Vu 10. Wow, Norman.
Thomas.
The drums is up. Let's update this one.
It's already updated.
No, it's not. I'm not sure of that.
Look at the scores.
We have the medal race in. Cube.
First, Asere. Congratulations.
See ONC just winning the 3rd.
Nice. I'm glad he's in the top 3 on the podium. 2nd was K-Sharp or Red Dragon. ONC in 3rd. Lucas Moore in 4th. Just points away from 3rd. Christina O was in a good position now. It's in 5th with 54. Maradonnie in 6th with 64 points. Cruiselator, 71 points. Déjà Vu in 8th with 75 points. Konfluentia in 9th with 64 points. And Sarminator, last but not least, 67 points. What a race, Thomas. What a race.
What a race. What a good start of this New Year's season.
Yes.
Norman, amazing. Top players around the world fighting this one off. And we can see right now the French skippers, the Belgian skippers, the Finnish skippers and the Danish skippers are doing the best job in the world.
Vive la France on the New Year's race. Well, congratulations.
Congratulations to Asere. It might be double points when you're ending up backing over the finish line, going backwards. That's amazing. To all of you been watching this fantastic show, thank you for supporting eSailing TV. Thank you for supporting the sport. And thank you for supporting Virtual Regatta Inshore. Remember to support the game and do a pro race license. Then you also have some extra opportunities in there and you can do all the custom races for free. Norman, what a pleasure to have you with me from Florida.
It's my pleasure. You guys go to bed, have fun. I'm going to have dinner now. And thank you, world. Thank you, friends. Thank you, eSailing. Thank you, Thomas. And thank you, all your supporters. Click, like, and share. You know what to do. And I see you around. Love and peace, man. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Hi, you're watching eSailing TV. Hope you like what we're doing. If you want to see more, please follow us on the social medias. Go on Facebook, write eSailing TV. Then you come into our fan page. If you follow us, subscribe or like us, then you can see our live shows and get a notification of it. But there's an 8 seconds delay on Facebook. You can also see when we're doing highlights. We'll pop them up there, and small news with pictures. You can like, share with your friends what we're doing, share your interest. Hope you will join in. But if you're more the video type, then go to YouTube. eSailing TV channel here has a live feed also. There's a 6 seconds delay, but it's fantastic on YouTube. All our videos are saved forever, so you can see what we've been doing the last year, also the highlights. Example, here's Norman and I having fun with the chat, getting questions from the chat, and it was so fun. But if you want to see the live shows straight away without any delays, then go on the Gamers Universe, Twitch TV, write eSailing TV. There's a 2 seconds delay. So in here, it's if you want to see the shows live. All live shows will be deleted after 14 days. But you can do your own highlights, clip it out, and it will be saved forever. And then some of you said, hey, Twitter. Yeah, we are on Twitter. Go on Twitter, write eSailing TV. We're also doing live shows on Twitter. But again, there's an 8 seconds delay on the live shows. But you can see some tweets when we're out traveling. You can get direct notifications when we're doing activities. In here, we are doing a lot of pop-up news, but we are having a lot of fun. You can share and like what we're doing. And of course, Instagram is also there. But Instagram, we're not doing any live shows on. We're only doing pop-up news. So here you can see what we're doing of crazy things. And trust me, we'll be better to do a lot of more crazy things in here. Example, we met L1's nail shop in Liverpool. Or the highlights show from the World Championship. We also informed about it here. Hope you're enjoying what we're doing in eSailing TV. See you on the servers. Hello and welcome to eSailing TV. My name is Thomas Bjørn Lucci, and today I have the great pleasure to invite Steve, the pirate dog, into the studio. And Steve, welcome in eSailing TV.
Yeah, thanks. I'm a bit worried about getting a reputation as being the pirate duck though, because pirates aren't very popular in this game.
Today we are welcome to the Wednesday show. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to all of you around the world, and to some of you, Happy New Year! To be most fair, it's not me who's going to decide who's going to win. For that, we invite in a real champ, world champ, to help us out to find the winner. And it is the 7-1, Filippo. Welcome in studio. Where in the world are you at the moment?
Now I'm in my town in VRI. I come back.
All the way to Japan, where I have my co-host Alec Wilkerson placed at the moment. And Alec, how are you?
Hello. I'm good. I'm great. I've just finished off the World Cup Series event here in Enoshima.
Well, I always wanted to do something like that, frankly, but I wasn't expecting that many people want to join in, so I wasn't prepared for a blast like that.
Young sailors has just come up of the water and see what happens straight away. They're in relaxing in the shadow, in this heat, and doing e-sailing. They're doing private races against each other, having fun on the iPad setup provided by eSailing TV. They're coming towards the top mark for the first time. Let's see who will do the best turn. It's all about having the right angle and do the right turn around the marks. We are in Marseille. We are at the SailGP Grand Finals. Behind me is the stage where the winner of SailGP will receive their trophies. But it's also the stage where we're going to play the live final of eSailGP. It's here where we're going to fight the first ever live game of the EF50. Cool and fantastic prizes will be given for the winner, and the first winner ever will be crowned in eSailGP.
Medal race to win the 1,000 euro prize. So some big names from the world of e-sailing. A penalty already on SMPJ Luca, and the clock is 0 and race 1 has begun, and some of those boats were over early, so they've had to go back to start again.
Hard and light. Oh, we have to see this one. See from the outside of the starting line. Asere coming in. He's coming in. What a start by him. Sneaking in with the spinnaker up. See how fast he is, 5 meters ahead. Normally we don't see that in sailing, but this is small. And racing down to the button.
And what you see very clearly when you're following this game is the personalities of the players. Some are very aggressive, some play quite defensively, some try and stay out of trouble. Certainly earlier on today we saw Bart Lambriex basically cruise to a couple of victories just by staying out of the main fight.
Book, first loser. It's all about not getting a penalty now. Lamanoir is going to the left-hand side. Willis is 7-1 first loser, and Bart Lambriex is going to the right-hand side. And L1, and here's an interesting thing. We have Asere in the last position.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ale.
Ciao.
Facciamo un'intervista in italiano.
Facciamo un'intervista in italiano. Fai le domande te, rispondo io.
No.
Okay, listen guys, let's stop messing around. Look. World champion, Velista 71 from Italy. And what a tremendous performance from Italy. They've got gold and they got bronze with Luca and then Asere of France was second.